We were Bishop Auckland FC under Chris Hard after a 5-1 win over Shildon on Boxing Day. What are your thoughts on the game, Chris?
It was a typical Boxing Day derby, full-blooded, competitive game of non-league football. Obviously delighted to get over the finish line in terms of winning the game 5-1. As I say, there was a lot of hard slog in the game. For both sides, it was about trying to do the basics better than the opposite side. We've managed to put the ball in the back of the net enough times to win the game, so, like you say, overall really pleasing.
I mean, it did seem like a bit of a typical derby game, but we went 2-0 up in the first 10 minutes. Shabs obviously getting the first two of his hat-trick, but was it good to kind of settle the nerves down early on, especially the penalty? Yeah,
and that's exactly what it did. I mean, the second goal was excellent. Obviously, we've worked on developing the ball into wide areas, and when you put people like Dane Bolis on the ball, one touch and deliver, then you normally get quality, and Shabs has met it well, and like you say, that puts us 2-0 up, and it takes the pressure off. It let lads settle, which was all important, because we didn't want that to be nervy for too long of a period. So yeah, like you said, that was a really positive start to the game.
I mean, obviously, Shildon pulled one back through a penalty themselves, but I think just before half-time, Louis getting the third and kind of not killing it off, but from going from under the cosh to kind of on top of the game.
Yeah, I think at 2-1, whoever gets the next goal tends to, find momentum in the game. That was ourselves. We found the necessary momentum. And then things towards the back end of the game seemed to fall in for us. Their goalkeeper getting sent off, another pen. But that wasn't, taking away the fact that we'd done an awful lot to deserve them little breaks, from the point of view of, contesting things in the middle of the park. I thought Rio and John and Shabs were good today, and needed to be good, because, like you say, it was really competitive, and that just gave us a platform to go on and win the game.
Obviously, you mentioned probably Rio and Shabs, but I think everyone kind of wants to look at John Howard today, because he didn't put a foot wrong, basically, did he?
Well, I'm pleased you said that, because I give him man of the match. Yeah, John was excellent. John can be robust, but then show real finesse and quality. He's a good player. He's a very, very good player. And like you say, he put a really good shift in today. I think if we rewound 12 months and we came down here on the back of whatever form we were in, I just don't think we showed the steel, that 12 months ago as to what we did today. And that's really important going forward, because there's going to be a lot of these type of challenges. We've got another one coming up on Saturday with Crook, and like you say, we need to be at it. We need to be making sure that we turn these 50-50 games, back our way.
Obviously, you mentioned Crook on Saturday. It's another kind of derby game. Them going off the back of just losing 4-0 today, but us going on the high of winning 5-1 today against Second B. Is it going to be another battle of who wants it a bit more than the other?
Well, it's another derby game, and I'm sure, like you say, this time of the year, pitches are levellers, as we continue to talk about. But yeah, like you say, with Crook, it's going to be a difficult one. It's a winnable one. It's one that we'll go there looking to win. But like you say, we need to see, more of what we've seen today, in that fixture.
All right, cheers, Chris. Thank you.
Thank you.